So the CWL finally released the 2019 season rule set this week, and there's a lot to talk about. We're going to do 3 videos here. The next 2 are going to be about the game modes and the specialists and equipment, respectively. And we're going to get into more details there. But today, we're just going to discuss our general thoughts and feelings about the rule set as a whole, and our general, how we feel and some of the things that we're noticing. So Connor, what are your initial thoughts about the rule set?
So my initial thoughts are this is definitely a version 1 rule set. So there's room for improvement, and I think everybody should know that and accept that. People who think that this is going to be the final rule set that we're going to see, for example, COD Champs, however many months down the road, that is not the case. They know that there's going to be things that need to be tweaked, but they have said that they want to see pros play on LAN with this rule set to see what needs to be tweaked.
Right, and they've already called out some of the specific ones, which ironically are the ones that people are freaking out the most about. They admitted up front they want to change, so things like Barricade and Razor Wire, they want to see if they can reduce health. They want to reduce the rocket launcher damage to people more so it can be used against equipment. So there are things that they're already trying to do to kind of help push that along. One of the things I really like about this rule set is it shows the emphasis on equipment in this game. They don't want this game to be all about Slayers. They want those pros to start really thinking about strategy. So equipment is going to be huge. Specialists are going to be huge. The fact that we have 5v5, we've already talked about in other videos how a Slayer isn't going to necessarily stand out as much as it has in previous Call of Duties because you can play more support roles with that extra player. So I'm really excited to see all of the different strategies that are going to come out of this. So I'm glad they kept a lot of that stuff in.
Not only that, but also, like we said, they're going to narrow it down. So there's a ton of maps right now. I think there's, 3 maps that aren't in the rotation at all?
Correct. There are 3 maps that aren't in the rotation.
And I think what you're kind of seeing is that's how they designed this game. They wanted this game to kind of be more competitive than previous games out of the box. That's why we saw it be 5v5, and that's why they made competitive 5v5. They're trying to bridge the gap between pub players and competitive players, and that's what they're doing with this rule set. They're not banning a lot. They're saying, look, guys, we think this game's competitive. Let's see if you think this game's competitive. If anything's super broken, we'll ban it or fix it. But right now, we want to see how this game plays, how we designed it out of the box competitively. And I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, definitely not. An important thing to note is tac deploy. I was really interested to see this, that it's banned on both hardpoint and S&D, but allowed in control. I thought for sure that they might leave it for hardpoint, but it looks like the way that they're going to kind of mitigate the chaos there, even though the tactical play probably would have added chaos, is that spawn time delay. So we're seeing them toy with the game modes and tailoring the different restrictions in each game mode to kind of help better suit the flow of that game type. So we're going to see a lot of excitement in each of those game types, especially control. So this is fun. Brand new game mode and going to be in the competitive scene. I'm going to be interested to see how that one plays out. We know that there could be issues. It also could be a lot of fun. There's a lot to anticipate with there.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. This is the first time we've had a new game mode. Well, I guess we had, uplink and stuff, but this game mode is nothing like we've ever seen. This is so different from, it's nothing like CTF. It's sort of like search and hardpoint hybrid, but I don't even think I think that's a pretty big stretch when people say, oh, it's a combination of hardpoint and search. It's its own thing, and it's going to be super interesting to see how the pros play it. And then also just to touch on, again, they didn't ban a lot of stuff, but all the LMGs are banned, which is fine. Those things are ridiculous in this game.
Oh man, I was using the Titan the other night. I got 24 headshots in one game. Freaking ridiculous.
And then all the operator mods are banned, which makes sense because those are also ridiculous.
Pretty much all of them are OP.
The akimboed SOGs or whatever, those will annihilate anyone in close quarters. It's way worse than any akimbo gun in Call of Duty ever.
I don't know. Cap 40s would give it a run for its money.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a little bit more range in Cap 40s. And the other thing is, since it is supposed to be like a full sub, you have more bullets than a Cap 40. Yeah. So plus you can do that and then put on a bunch of other equipment, like another attachments to it too. So you can put on long barrel, grip, and then akimbo them.
I'm gonna have to give that thing a shot. I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. So I think to wrap it up, everything, I don't have any massive problems with the rule set, and just everyone needs to keep in mind that this rule set is going to be changed. This is a version 1. Nobody should freak out about it. if they're gonna freak out, they just don't want change. That's what their problem is.
Enjoy the chaos while it lasts. Like, we know this isn't going to be on the rule set, so let's just see the chaos ensue, and then they'll fix it. Let's just have some fun watching it.
Yep. Alright guys, let us know what you think of the new rule set in the comments, and be on the lookout for the next 2 videos about the rule set.
Shazam!
Losing the fight.
Enemy front.
Taking the lead. You make this look easy.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's video. We release new content at a minimum every Wednesday and Saturday. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to catch all our latest content, and check out the description for a link to our Twitter. We are Bracon out.